Hello, my name is KANOTHA GATUA. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to know more about myself, please click the link on the description below. Hello and welcome to the conversation, and thank you so much for joining me. On this particular episode, I want us to dive deep into a very crucial issue, and I want us to talk about why Kenyan celebrities often fall into depression after fame, what you can do to avoid it, and how we can help those that are already in that pit. Let me begin by saying that this is one of the most serious but unnecessary conversation that we need to have, especially now that social media and fame comes with so many hidden struggles. So it is important for us to have this conversation so that we can be able to help our brothers and sisters who are struggling with mental health and who specifically have fallen into depression. Let us begin by answering the question, why do Kenyan celebrities fall into depression? And I would also want you to, just get on the comment section and just highlight some of the things that you think are the reason why most of the Kenyan celebrities fall into depression after period of fame and, after they have been in the limelight and etc. By the way, I'm going to be mentioning some of the names of our Kenyan celebrities, and this is a disclaimer. Every name that I'm going to mention, the individuals have come out publicly and they have talked about their struggles with depression. So number one, why do Kenyan celebrities fall into depression? One of the reasons is sudden wealth and pressure to maintain a lavish lifestyle. We have seen many celebrities who have come from humble backgrounds, and once fame hit, then money follows. And if you are not financially literate, then you will end up overspending or spending that money that comes with fame. And at the end of it all, when fame goes, then exactly money follows and you will end up struggling. So most of these celebrities, and we have seen examples of some of the socialites and also musicians, media personalities who have come out talking about their financial struggle after they have flaunted wealth online, but later on they disappear because they are not in a position to maintain that lavish lifestyle. Number two is toxic social and public scrutiny. There is always constant online criticism, trolling, and unrealistic expectations from the fans. Many of these Kenyan celebrities are not able to cope up with the amount of trolling, cyberbullying, online criticism, and also tons of unrealistic expectations from their fans. So along the way, they find themselves trapped and they are unable to express themselves without feeling judged, or without even, feeling like they are not giving good excuses to their fans. One of the people who came out, just to mention a few, was KANOTHA, when she came out and publicly talked about how cyberbullying affected her mental health. And later on, we have seen other celebrities who have come out and they have talked about it, and it's really trapping them. And many of them, they don't know how to escape that, and many of them are left trapped and always doing things to keep their fans, or to keep their fan base at bay, and hence leaving them trapped and not having an escape route. Number three, let's talk about fake friends and industry exploitation. Many celebrities have come out and they have talked about the so-called friends, people who surround them when they are at their prime, people who are just around them when they are making it, or when money is coming, or when they are going out to celebrate and everything. But when everything turns south, they disappear. They don't pick up their calls, they don't check on them, they don't reach out, etc. There are a lot of so-called friends, especially in the industry, because people will always want you when you are at your prime, when everything is working out for you. But when things go south, people disappear. We have also seen some celebrities accuse some of the managers and record labels for taking advantage of the artists, and also leaving them broke and broken as well. So these are some of the things that mainly add up to some of our celebrities getting into depression. We have seen the likes of Jimmy Gate, like 3 or 4, 5 years ago. He opened up about struggling with depression due to cyberbullying and industry pressure. So these are not things that are being made up. There has been evidence of people who have come out and they have talked about these certain things. Another thing which is very serious is drug and substance abuse. Some of the celebrities had turned to alcohol and drugs as a coping mechanism, worsening their mental state. At the moment, we are deeply saddened by the story of one of our best, I can say, one of the guy who really introduced content creation in terms of comedy on social media. His name is Desagu. There has been campaign to just raise money for his mental state, and also for him to go to a rehabilitation because of his addiction to alcohol. And it can be maybe he took alcohol as a coping mechanism to a point that it was now an addiction, and we really sympathize with his situation. But alcohol and substance abuse, they cannot be the effective coping mechanism. We have had the likes of Prezzo, who has admitted that there was a time he was struggling with substance use, and thank God he recovered, and now he's really back on the right track. Another thing that most of Kenyan or most of the celebrities or content creators or anyone at their prime should really be concerned about is loss of relevance and career struggles. You see, mostly the music industry, the acting, or let me just say the performing arts and content creation industry is really growing fast, and today's stars or today's celebrities may not be tomorrow's celebrities. So it's easy for one to lose relevance, and that can lead to severe identity crisis and mental health struggles. We know the story of Colonel Mustafa. He was once a top artist. Everyone wanted to do something with him, but a few years ago, or yes, it's like a year or so, Colonel was spotted working at a construction site, and when he was asked about the whole situation, he talked about depression and how fame faded quickly, and how he was not able to secure his future. So loss of relevance and career struggles. There are many people who struggle, especially when they lose relevance. They will do everything to stay relevant, and hence it's building pressure on them, and it's destabilizing their mental health. So be careful not to lose relevance or to have career struggles. We're going to see how you can be able to do that. Now, we have talked about these things, and some of the things I have really talked about, these are some of the things that I have really researched on, and I have taken time to really go through stories of some of these celebrities and see some of the mistakes that they did, and pick something that will be of help to maybe one or two or even many people who will see this video. So now that we have talked about why Kenyan celebrities are falling into depression, it's important to talk to upcoming artists, content creators, and anyone who wants to be on this digital space. How can you avoid falling into the same trap? One of the things that I think is important, and I know there are some people, if not all, who hold similar opinion, is number one, financial management. You know, at that time when money is coming, it is important for you to invest wisely, because you know, when a lot of money come and you don't have plan, there is a possibility that you will waste all that money or you will misuse it. So it is important you seek financial advice in order for you to save for your future. Talk to people who can help you invest wisely, know where to invest. For example, someone like Jalango, we have seen how he did comedy and emceeing and everything. He built a business and a brand all together, and he secured his future to a point that he felt it was the time for him to get into politics. We have also seen people like Njugush. Njugush sold one of his luxury vehicles. He bought a bus, and again, I want to congratulate him because he has bought another one. So this is someone who is really mindful of his future and where to invest and how to invest. Number two, mental health awareness. I don't think many of these celebrities are mentally aware. I'm sure most of them don't seek therapy, or they just play it off, thinking it's a thing for, when you are having depression and all those mental health issues. But it is important we be mentally aware, especially in this space where there is a lot of pressure, where people will mess up with your identity, your self-esteem, where people will criticize you. It is important that you find a space or a safe space where you can go open up about your struggles, and don't let social media dictate your worth or show you how to live your life. And one of the people who have set a really good precedent is Bien from Sauti Sol. There was a time he talked about therapy and, taking mental health seriously, and he has been vocal about it. He has talked about going to therapy and, being self-aware and also mentally aware, so that it can help him become more productive. Another thing is to choose your circle wisely. Please surround yourself with people who are real, not just people who are there for you when you are at your prime, but when things go south, they disappear. Your inner circle should help you grow, not just celebrate your wins or just, lead you into direction where you will lose money, where you will waste money. Choose your circle wisely. Have real people around you, people you have been with when, you were not a star, you were not famous, you were not on the limelight. People who know you, who understand you, people who support you, and people who are genuinely happy for you. Number four, diversify your career. Don't just stick to what you began. There are people who have ventured into the space of, art and content creation, but along the way, they have ventured into other businesses. We have seen likes of Nameless and Wahoo. They have ventured into real estate. We have seen people like Abel, Mutua, and Phil, and Jugush, and Botita. They have ventured into other different things apart from the things that we know them for. So it is always important to diversify your career. If you can sing, sing. If you can act, act. And if you can do both, do them both. Like the likes of Sanaipe Tande. Sanaipe can sing, she can act. I mean, she's just doing them both, and I think and I believe that ship is sailing well for her. So diversify your career, find things to do, print out merchandise, go into publishing, go into production, directing, and all that, and all those things. Go to shooting videos, editing. I mean, there are a lot of things that you can do just to diversify your career. Number 5 is you stay authentic and grounded. And this is important because many people, when they are at the peak of, fame, when everything is working out for them, they, get swallowed up into the flashy lifestyle, and, at the end of it all, it becomes unsustainable. It's always good to remember where you've come from, and always good to stay true to yourself. Don't allow fame to, fill you up, to eat you up to a point that you are losing yourself. So let's talk about how to help celebrities, or help people who are struggling with depression. And for this matter, we're talking about our Kenyan celebrities, or celebrities anywhere. Number 1, always check on them regularly. If you know a celebrity personally, don't be there for them when they are famous. Just be there for them even through the tough times. Keep on checking up on them. Just create that open or safe space for them to come. Create that open and safe space for them so that they can talk to you. They can have conversation with you. They can open up about their struggle. Let them feel safe when you are talking to them, or when they are talking to you. Just create that open space for them, and always check on them regularly. Number 2, it is important to encourage them to try therapy and professional help. Just push for professional mental health support, rather than judging them, or rather than leading them to the direction of drug and substance abuse or other indulgences that will lead them to losing their life, or even things getting worse for them. A while ago, I read a story whereby there was a time that we lost most of our comedians from Churchill show. And what Churchill did is that he created a platform where comedians can feel safe and can come and open about their struggles with depression, and many of them were helped. So create spaces where people can talk about their struggles, they can be open, and they can feel free. To everyone else outside there, please reduce social media hate. Many of these celebrities are not self-aware. They have not built up their self-esteem. Many of them, when you say something negative, or when you troll them, or when you criticize them, many of them are not in a position to hold, or many of them are not in a position to overcome such critics, and it will mess up with their ego. It will start giving them ideas. And let's stop this toxic culture of trolling and unnecessary criticism. Instead, let us uplift and encourage our artists. And finally, number 5, support their projects. The best thing you can do to any artist, or to any person on the digital platform, it is to support their projects. Even when a celebrity is struggling, showing support by just purchasing a merchandise, subscribing to their YouTube channel, or downloading their music or anything, it can make such a huge difference. So support them, buy their merchandise, subscribe to their channels, download their music, stream their content, and it will make a big difference to them. So in conclusion, to all upcoming artists, content creators, and everyone on the digital space, you can learn from the past mistakes of the people that we have talked about, or the celebrities that and you can build a sustainable career. Now, these are my final words. Fame is a blessing, but if not handled wisely, it can turn into a curse. Let me repeat that again. Fame is a blessing, but if not handled wisely, it can turn into a curse. Let's support our creatives, not just in their prime, but also when they need us the most. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and let us keep the conversation going on the comment section. What do you think? What are some of the things that you think are the cause to why our celebrities are falling into depression, and how will we help them? Thank you so much for your time. This is KANOTHA GATUA. Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for your time. Up until next time, God bless you.